Hello, Taurus Nation. Welcome to your 7-day forecast with Angelic Ascensions. All is genuinely well. It's going to be a reading that may resonate with you if you happen to have Taurus in your sun, moon, rising, or Venus dominant in your natal chart. If you happen to be cross-watching for Taurian with those placements. There are a few things that I would like you to keep in mind, Taurus, as we dive into this reading. Keep in mind that this reading is general, and that not everything that's mentioned in this reading may automatically resonate. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Please don't make any rash decisions based on a general reading. If you would like a reading based on your own personal energy, you can, of course, book a reading on my website, which happens to be AngelicAscensionsTarot.com. I'm going to also say, Taurus, that some of you, this is not your reading. So I encourage you to have the discretion and the discernment to know the difference. Even though you hear me calling this a 7-day forecast, Taurus, understand that not every single thing may happen at the exact same time for every person listening. So sometimes it may take the events in the reading a while to make sense. It may not resonate initially because the events in the reading haven't had a chance to take place. Lastly, we're always going to go over sensitive topics. I am a reader that is very straightforward, and I don't sugarcoat. If any of these are an issue for you, take this opportunity, Taurus Nation, to click off. Otherwise, let's dive into this, Taurus Nation. Let's see what might be playing out for you over the next 7 days. Before your reading started, I don't even know why I'm starting it off this way, Taurus. It's relevant, I guess. Before I started your reading, there was a name that was in the news. Her name was Amanda Williams, who was in a toxic relationship. Her significant other ended up taking her life. I don't know why that popped up right before. Usually whatever it is that is a channeled message is relevant for the sign that I'm reading for. Some of you are in a very toxic relationship. And for some of you, if at least one of you out there that's meant to hear this message, it seems like it might be time to exit a situation before it's too late. I don't know who that was for. Let's dive into it. See what's going on for the Taurus Nation. You got a Scorpio. A Scorpio might be heavily on your mind around this period of time, as well as a Leo. Taurus, seems like you're very distracted at work. You got a lot on your mind this week. You might have a pet that might be relevant to you. You might be kind of, it seems like you got a lot on your mind. Like you have, like it's hard for you to concentrate. Maybe you might even have low energy. I'm not sure what this is. Oh, you got some envy. Somebody is envious of you, Taurus, or you might be envious of someone who keeps coming up as Scorpio. Yeah, I think you do have low energy. Or you're just lethargic. You're just tired. Your motivation is kind of low right now. Some of you, you're suspicious of somebody. Or you are Taurus in your own reading. You come up in reverse. You're the High Priest and the High Priestess. Back to back. King of Cups. That would be your Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. Could be Moon or Rising. Vedic or Sidereal. You are concerned about work, concerned about money. You're recovering from something. Maybe you've been feeling under the weather. It looks like you're separated from someone. Somebody's still holding on to you. Possibly this Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. And you've got some communication coming in, possibly from an air sign or a Cancerian. There's a fire sign that's been waiting for you to communicate with them. Fire and earth. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius are the dominant signs. You've been fighting with someone. Taurus. Or somebody around you could be. I think you're at odds with someone. You got to be dealing with a Pisces. These are the same exact cards. Same exact that came out for Pisces. You sad about something, Taurus? Somebody could be sad about concerning something about you. Okay, so if there's somebody that is thinking about you, Taurus or cross watcher, it just seems like somebody has too much ego to tell you. Something happened, something went down. I remember every detail of that day with the tower being here. What happened? Because it definitely feels like you're healing from something. Somebody step out on their relationship. Taurus, somebody might have a porn addiction. You know? Come on. If you're not talking, you got to be dealing with a Pisces or a Cancer. You had a misunderstanding. I don't know. Is it a misunderstanding? I feel that you've had an argument with somebody. You might be arguing over little petty things around this time with somebody. Unless these are children, maybe you might have bickering children around you. You could be bickering with your kids. Well, you're bickering with somebody you co-parent children with. Your moon sign has to be water. That's what I feel. You had a challenging relationship. And it just seems right now maybe it's kind of difficult for you to find balance in your relationship with somebody. 7 of Swords. Trying to figure out what happened. What detail of what particular day did happen. Something big must have happened. To the point that somebody is thinking about it. They may not want to think about it, but they are. What's going on? Definitely. I can't say it enough. Your possessions, your money is on your mind right now. It just seems like it's because of your work situation. Seems like some of you are trying to repair a financial situation, which it looks like you'll successfully do. Yep, some of you are definitely cutting somebody off. You're suspicious of somebody this week, Taurus or cross watcher. Or somebody is suspicious of you. You may be dealing with a possessive type. 7 of Swords, once again, wanted to come right back out. You've had some sort of betrayal with someone. Somebody doesn't know where they stand with you, Taurus or cross watcher, especially since you blocked this King of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, who's also featured, is an Aquarius. Who's reaching out to you as an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, especially if you haven't heard from a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn in a while. Somebody's reaching out to you. Somebody passed. Taurus, it looks like somebody passed away, and around this time you might be thinking about them. What happened? I'm still trying to... Stuff is definitely going on with work. It just seems like you feel like, okay, there's somebody that you're deliberately not talking to. And you might be having a lot of negative thoughts. I'll put it that way. Okay. You might be having a lot of negative thoughts about somebody because of what somebody put you through. Why is somebody changing all of a sudden? Okay, so if this is not you going through this particular thing, it's extended family. Somebody is coming back to look for you, coming back to communicate with you, especially since you blocked them, Taurus. It just seems like for some of you, if there has been a delay since you've heard from someone, it seems like it has a lot to do with someone's circumstances, that maybe they can't get in touch with you. But it's very likely, Taurus or cross watcher, that you might be getting a text or call from someone. I don't know how that's going to happen if you block them, unless you have decided to unblock somebody. Taurus. Somebody's definitely keeping their options open. So I think this is the week that you find out about somebody else. This is why you're walking away from something. Because you're definitely realizing that for some of you, there's a third party interference. Some of you could be going to a psychic. Maybe some of you are readers. And this could be somebody else coming to you to maybe look into their situation. What's going on for Taurus? What happened? You got a blow up with somebody? Yeah. Well, spirit guides are saying there's an obstacle in your relationship. And you have a lot of nosy people in your situation, Taurus. And I definitely feel like you're fed up with somebody. Oh, that's what somebody's coming to get. They want harmony. They want harmony to exist. But I think that you're pissed off at somebody because you recognize somebody as being somebody that's playing games with you or somebody that's trying to get one over on you. What happened with Taurus? You realize that is what happened. Okay. You remember every detail of that day. You're going off on somebody because you're coming to see the truth about something. Somebody in your situation, Taurus or cross watcher, is like living a double life. So it seems like somebody might be, this could even be a friend. Somebody could be acting one way in front of you. And when your back is turned, somebody is doing something completely different. Like this could be somebody talking bad about you. Somebody, I'm going to say it this way. Somebody's two-faced. Come on. Show me spirit guides about Taurus. Who is in Taurus's energy? Somebody that's afraid that maybe you're going to find out the truth. Okay, well, that was a loaded question. I'm asking who is in Taurus's energy. Spirit guides want to show me a whole lot of stuff. You're experiencing, this is separate. You're two-faced individuals. That's where the obstacle came from. What I mean, it's a lot of gossip. I told you, a lot of nosy people. People that want to know what's going on in your situation, Taurus. Other people might be a barrier to your relationship with this person. Might be other people causing problems. Other people might be interjecting in what you're doing or what you're talking about. Random side note, you might need to get your car serviced, Taurus. Especially the tires in your vehicle. Oh, somebody might be having no legal trouble. You might have somebody that's in jail. Taurus, you're pissed off at somebody because you're seeing their true colors. You remember every detail of that day because now you see the truth. This is what I mean. Okay, I think somebody in your situation is playing both sides of the fence. I think somebody might be a friend or an associate of yours, but somebody might be like a closet enemy. And this is the week that you see the truth. I think you know about this already because it looks like you're already just kind of frustrated. You're already just over it. But it's not just this situation. It's some other things that might be going on. Did I say there's a reunion with somebody? Okay, so this feels like whomever this is that's coming back into the picture because you're having a reunion with someone. Whoever this is that you're pissed off by, or you have a situation where you're just upset with someone, this is who's coming back. It may have taken a while for this person to come back into the picture, Taurus. Come on, Taurus, somebody passed away. Okay, bear with me. I'm seeing like different bits and pieces of the story. Some of this is connected and some of it is not. It looks like there's different things that are going on in your situation. Oh, you turned somebody down, Taurus? Okay. There's a Gemini in your situation. I don't know. Are you turning somebody? You might be. But somebody is stuck. Especially when it comes to a legal situation. Somebody's definitely trying to change their financial situation. There's something here having to do with a pregnancy. And there's somebody that's trying to affect your work situation. No doubt about it. Like, hands down, we're going to talk about that in a minute. Especially there's some things that you may not see. You may definitely sense these things, Taurus or cross watcher, because for whatever Taurus I'm speaking to, you're very perceptive. You're someone that's able to pick up on energy, people's intentions, this sort of thing. You may feel something before it happens, but yes, there's a lot of regret. Okay, especially like I said, if this is you and someone in particular that's not getting along, you might have a situation where there is somebody that has a military or police affiliation. Come on, you got the high priestess that's in your reading. That's hilarious. The sun, Leo. Let's see what's going on. This is all connected right there. I'm trying to see what's going on as far as this person. Somebody owe you money, Taurus, because that's what it seems like you're thinking about too. Somebody might owe you something. You might feel. Some of you are definitely dealing with a Cancer. There's a birthday that's coming up, either a Cancer or a Leo that could be relevant. You might be spending a lot of time in your rooms, sort of isolated, especially a child. Oh, God. Somebody's definitely trying to take something from you, but I think that you already see that. I'm trying to, okay, bear with me, Taurus. I'm trying to connect the dots to see exactly what's happening. So somebody's coming in, somebody that you blocked or that you deliberately cut ties with, and you're not talking to them at all for a particular reason. They're coming back around. There's somebody that might need, okay. Somebody in this situation is directionless. In other words, it feels like somebody may have lost their footing. They lost their place. And it looks like somebody's trying to figure some things out. You might feel like you need direction when it comes to what you're doing with work, because you got some stuff that's going down. And as far as that is concerned, especially when it comes to like ramping up your money. Come on, you blocked somebody. So how is it that they're coming back? Are they coming back around you? A gathering. Somebody could possibly be inviting you to a gathering. I mentioned to you a birthday party, a funeral, some sort of event may bring you and somebody around each other. Somebody that you're avoiding, somebody that's from a distance from you, somebody could possibly be traveling. Oh yeah, you're constantly going through the same thing with somebody. Goodness. Random side note, Taurus, you might be going to an amusement park. Okay. For sure. There's something that you're finding out this week. For a lot of you Taurians, this feels like this has something to do with whatever is going on online. Something could be hidden from you online and you might be discovering it there. But something is going down, I feel, on social media. You're finding out some information. Injured? Taurus, you or someone could be injured. Somebody could be you could be expecting a package this week, Taurus. You definitely have something here with court. Some of you could be going to the judge, or we're talking about extended family that could be. Oh, yep, definitely somebody's watching you online. Trying to see what this person is coming back to talk to you about. Well, I'll put it this way. One of the things that I mentioned is that somebody could possibly be concerned about their living situation. Somebody could possibly be coming to you for help. Taurus or cross watcher. There could be a conversation about this. Yeah, see, there's definitely some lies that are being told. That's what I mean about somebody being two-faced. Somebody could possibly be trying to manipulate other people into believing something about you. There's definitely gossip in the situation. Shop. Motel. I don't know. Maybe you're going to a temporary location. Yes, that's what I mean. Somebody is concerned about their living situation. Somebody needs help. Thank you, spirit guides. That's exactly what I, especially if this is an earth sign, a fire sign, or a Gemini. You might see somebody's face that you haven't seen in a while. Taurus or cross watcher. It might be your kids. Maybe you haven't seen your children, your adult children in a while. Some of you haven't seen your kids due to a breakup. You might have very nocturnal children, but that's what I feel is that somebody might be contacting you. Maybe somebody has tried to call you before in the past, Taurus, but that may have been how somebody figured out that they're blocked. You've got to be dealing with a Pisces. There's some lies that are being told in this situation. I mentioned to you something is being done online. We're going to see what this is about, but something about an online situation is phony. Somebody needs help because of their living situation. And you definitely have somebody that has an obsession with you. Or Taurus, you're obsessed with someone and constantly maybe checking up on what they're doing on socials. Especially if this is you, you're enlightened. You're a healer in some sort of way. Some of you are moving to a different city. You're house hunting. You're trying to figure out a financial situation. Or that's what this person is doing, and this is why they're coming in contact with you. Okay, so somebody might be a bit of a bully, Taurus or cross watcher. Conceals deep fears behind verbal or physical abuse. I started off the reading talking about that. Physical abuse. Somebody's pushing you around, Taurus. But this is just something that's going on, especially there's a Virgo right beneath that. The Hermit. Some of you have Virgo placements. Some of you, your kids could be being bullied. There's definitely a Virgo. Destroyer. Intoxication with destructive power, destroying other people's dreams or potential. Okay, this is a background situation. I guess we're going to talk about that because that seems like that's what wants to come up the most in your reading. I was telling you that I promise you I don't want to spend time on this negativity. Spirit guides are pulling back the veil of what might be going on for some of you. I don't think it's going on for a majority of you. I think it's only going on for a slim few of you. But it's somebody's message, so I guess we're going to talk about it. In spite of my irritation of what I see that could potentially be going on for some of you. Now you got the High Priestess. Let's see what's going on at work. Let's look at this in detail. Let's go ahead and blow this wide open. Taurus. What's going on? And who is this that has their eye on you? Because I mentioned to you at the top of the reading, somebody is envious of you, or you, Taurus, are envious of someone. This would, for a majority of you, be in an online, I was going to say at work setting, but okay, online. Some of you possibly work online, or some of you, maybe you just have an online presence. You might be posting a lot. Regardless of that, it just seems like somebody has their eye on you for whatever reason. Some of you, somebody has their eye on you because you got a legal situation. Oh, Seagulls, I need to talk to you because I see something connected to you. Okay. So at work, we talked about, or in general, we're talking about extended family as well. The setting may range for some of you, but there's definitely somebody gossiping, okay? I mentioned to you at the top of the reading, you've got a two-faced individual. It could be more than one person, but somebody's definitely two-faced. But that's where at the top of the reading, it seems like that's where the issue is. So at work, you might have an issue with somebody. And it seems like somebody is trying to block something that you're doing, Taurus. The High Priestess I mentioned to you is behind this entire situation. You got some sort of magic that's being done in your situation. You got an obstacle here, as though this is what someone is trying to do. Someone is trying to block something that you're doing. Block you by placing obstacles in your situation. You got the Tower, and you got someone trying to defeat you. Who is trying to defeat you? The ops. The opposition is stepping in to try to block something that you are trying to accomplish. Someone, Taurus or cross-watcher, is trying to ruin you. And this, like I said, would be a work setting. I saw this right away when I was trying to shuffle about what's going on with this conversation that you might be having with someone. It seems like it wants to tell me the backstory instead. So for some of you, this bully could be at work, because there's definitely something going down with your job. So you could be concerned about getting fired. But I definitely feel that there could be somebody that could be secretly hating on your relationship, because it seems like some of you, this might be a work situation. You might be getting into a relationship with somebody at work, or there is someone at work that has their eye on you, Taurus or cross-watcher. If this is something that you don't want to catch a lot of attention, you have a lot of control over that. Because I mentioned to you, you've got some nosy individuals in your situation. So if this is you at work and you're getting into a relationship with someone, the advice in the reading is to keep it discreet. You do what you want. But it just seems like this would be something that would catch a lot of attention. Maybe you're maybe this is where you're posting a lot of pictures. Like I said, somebody is hating on something that you have going on. It's a relationship. It's your dedication to what you're doing, because it definitely feels like you're working a lot, Taurus, trying to fix your financial situation, or trying to keep things kind of steady, because it seems like you're concerned that maybe something is going on when it comes to that. What's going on with Taurus at work, spirit guides? Because it looks like you're shining. You have a lot of success, Taurus, that's either in store for you, or this is somebody watching someone and they're seeing someone get like a return on their investment. Somebody doesn't like your confidence, Taurus or cross-watcher. And this is why it feels, because I've got this card that I was shuffling and I kept it in the deck. But there's a card that says something about self-hatred. So it seems like somebody might be coming across something that you're doing, Taurus or cross-watcher, especially if this is an online thing. This would be where someone is trying to ruin something that you are doing, or spread some sort of lie about you. It's because of someone's own insecurity. Somebody has an issue with your confidence. It seems like there could be, for some of you, some defensive magic that could be being done to counteract this negativity. And so it seems that maybe for some of you Taurians, you sent this energy back to somebody, and now it's impacted them. And now their situation is playing out. And that might be them that's going through something, struggling through something, Taurus or cross-watcher. I don't know if you're just normally this self-conscious, but it seems like you might be kind of concerned about your image. Not just your work image, but also the way that you look, or the way that others perceive you. Let me put a conclusion to this whole situation. So for some of you, like I said, I don't think this is for a majority of you that this is going on. But like I said, it's somebody's story and spirit wants it to get out. There's a fire sign, sun, moon, or rising, that is an issue. And they're causing a lot of chaos for you, either in the background, or this is something the wool wouldn't be pulled over your eyes. this is something that you would be able to see. You'd be able to sense it. I told you that I don't think that you're Taurus. I don't think that anybody's able to get over on you because you're very perceptive. Either you are a tarot reader, you do some sort of divination, this sort of thing. But it definitely feels like somebody is just watching you, especially if this is somebody you dropped, you cut somebody off. Somebody's a bit of a copycat. They're trying to replicate everything that you're doing, Taurus or cross watcher. And it seems like it might be catching the eye of a lot of people. Because like I said, whatever was, somebody sees something. Something is definitely seen. People recognize whatever is going on. Somebody might be trying to convince the public of a particular situation or whatever the case happens to be. And it definitely feels like the truth is seen about whatever this is. But trust and believe me when I say that there is gossip. Like I said, for some of you, Spirit is pulling the veil back and they're letting you know you got a two-faced individual. For some of you, this is extended family. You might have a jealous family member or a family member that is just trying to sabotage whatever it is that you're doing. On the background of the situation, I see a legal situation. So I was telling you as I was shuffling and I was asking the Spirit, what's going on with Taurus? They're showing me a lot of different things. Legally, you might have something going on. I mentioned to you, somebody might have a temporary living situation or somebody might need a place to stay. But it seems that somebody can't stay stationed someplace for a long period of time. So it definitely feels as though somebody may need to move around. I mentioned to you at the top of the reading, somebody fruitless to have a direction to go. I think somebody doesn't have a clear place that somebody may be moving, but it seems like somebody doesn't know where they're going next. That leads me to believe that that's what this court situation is about. Unless you're doing a cease and desist on somebody, I don't know. What's going on with Taurus? Father. Some of you, that's who's coming back. Your father, your child's father. What's going on with court? As soon as I ask that, they're talking to me about some more stuff. Okay, you might have an issue with your kid at school. They might need tutoring or this sort of thing. Oh, okay. Somebody is coming back. Okay. The legal situation may have something, it does feel like it has something to do with your home. I was telling you, somebody doesn't have a place to go. Somebody could possibly be coming back. Somebody could be coming back home. It could be this extended family situation. It feels like some of you may need to speak to someone connected to a legal situation. Some of you, maybe you're speaking to someone connected to the court about something. But I think that the legal situation must have something to do with a living situation. Living situation connected to money, because it seems like somebody might be kind of living paycheck to paycheck or just kind of stressed out right now, having to do with money. If it's not with a money situation, it seems like there's a legal situation that's connected to fighting. Maybe being irritated from somebody and maybe feeling like you need a moment away to detox. But it seems like children might be caught in the middle of a particular situation, especially if this has something to do with adults bickering. Like I said, it could be children. This could have something to do with sibling rivalry, and these don't even have to be children. These could be adults having sibling rivalry. But it definitely feels like something such as this is happening. You're scared because of a legal situation, and it seems like you're tired of something happening over and over. Especially if it has something to do with this sabotage situation. What's going on with your stomach? It seems like maybe you're trying to get rid of some stubborn belly fat. You might be working out. Taurus or cross watcher. No. Maybe you might have to tell a child no. Taurus. I'm thoroughly confused. I'm not sure what's going on with this legal situation. It just seems like, I'll put it this way. No, this looks like this is a restraining order. It looks like there might be a few things that might be happening with this legal situation. Some of you, it seems like you're confused. You're not sure what to do about a legal situation. You're not sure what the solution is. Misusing business, legal, or criminal authority. Judge. Yeah. You have a very complicated legal situation. I promise you, this has something to do with a legal situation. I mean, like a restraining order sort of thing. Can you? Because there's an accusation connected to, what is this? Okay, no. You got 7 of Swords and you've got Thief that comes up. Somebody might be trying to take credit for your work. Oh, you do have some sort of distrust for someone. Somebody has to go back home. Some sort of circumstance might be bringing somebody to your door, Taurus, or cross watcher. Some of you, it's an ex. Some of you, it's a family member. But it seems like if this has something to do with a legal situation, there's some sort of unfairness connected to this. It may have something to do with a mother. This feels like there could be a mother that's being accused of something. Somebody's pointing the finger at a mother figure. And it seems like there's a legal situation that's worrying you because it seems like you're scared. I don't know, Taurus. How does this work out, spirit guides? Oh, no. I think I see what's going on. Somebody has an issue with drinking. Seems like somebody could possibly be driving after they've had too much to drink, Taurus or cross watcher. That could be what lands somebody in court. You have a legal situation. It seems like you might have to pay some money out to get something resolved, Taurus. To give you peace of mind about a legal situation so that you're able to leave something behind, because it seems like that's what's troubling you mentally. I'm sitting here racking my brain trying to figure out what is it? What is causing you to feel this way? You might be deciding to declutter your home, definitely declutter your mind, and calm yourself down, because it definitely feels like you're having some anxiety. It seems like you're finding a way to calm yourself down and to resolve some sort of a dilemma that's going on in your situation. You might be having a sore throat, Taurus or cross watcher. You might be having some pain in your body. And it definitely feels like you're concerned about children, the welfare of children. Somebody could possibly be doing a welfare check. You might have a parental intuition about something that might be going on with your kids. I talked to you about children in connection with their schoolwork. You might be concerned about a child's performance in school. It looks like you might have a child that might not do that well in school, or that's who you're speaking to is a child's teacher. You might be doing some follow-up in that regard. Maybe you're getting a lot of takeout, Taurus. You might be eating a lot of junk food. You might be getting lost as well, Taurus. Yeah, you're already eating a lot of junk. I promise you, somebody passed away. You know, the death card like 3 or 4 times that comes up. I think this is a literal death. I think someone has already passed. Returning home. You might be concerned that someone is going to pass away. I kind of feel that someone already did, though. I think this is a past tense thing, Taurus. You might need to get your tires changed, Taurus. Let's see what else is going on with the Taurus Nation. We talked a little bit about your money. Let's pick up on that a little bit more. Spirit, do you have any? All I'll say, because I already see the outcome to that, so I don't think that I need to kind of clarify what I'm seeing in the reading. I see that things may turn around for you. There may have been some opportunities that were blocked from you, or maybe you didn't have access to particular opportunities. Something about this situation may turn around coming up. This is a financial need that you have, Taurus. It seems like you could possibly be getting a loan. I mentioned to you earlier that someone may owe you money. Somebody might be paying you back. They could be paying you back in increments. But it seems like there's some money that could be coming your way. There is some money that you're having to pay out, though. So this seems like the money that's coming in may help you pay off some sort of debt that you're concerned about. Yeah, you got the competition is really concerned. They're kind of pressed, having to do with something that you're doing. Their eye is really on you. But yeah, back to this financial situation. It seems like it has a lot to do with your spending. So this might not be the week to splurge, Taurus or cross watcher. It seems like there's something that you're wanting to prepare, so maybe that you can be in a better situation coming up. Because it looks like you could possibly be maybe deciding to repair something connected to your credit, because it definitely feels like something connected to a legal situation, maybe tied to your credit. Like this is an eviction sort of thing. Or you have a legal situation where somebody might have a record. And it seems like there's tension with someone. Maybe it's with the judge, or it's connected to a legal situation. Time might be getting away from you, Taurus. You might feel that it's kind of difficult to manage your time. It definitely feels like this week, Taurus or cross watcher, time is money. People from your past may pop up, or issues from your past, especially if you've left them unresolved. No doubt, especially if they're connected to finances, it comes back around. Something that maybe you've been avoiding, connected to your money, you may have to, like I said, speak with someone about something this week coming up to resolve something, to put something at rest. Anything else, Holy Spirit, for the Taurus Nation? Oh. These bugs, Taurus. I don't know what to say. Maybe you might be getting an exterminator, Taurus. Yeah, it's a bug. Might have a bug issue. You might be noticing a lot of, it is the summertime. You might be noticing a lot of bugs around you, Taurus. Or something is bugging you, especially if it's connected to a legal situation, or you feel stuck in some sort of way. It seems like that's what's on your mind. You are fighting with someone. I promise you, Taurus or cross watcher, somebody is trying to take you down, or you are actively trying to do this to someone. You are concerned about a pet, Taurus. Some of you might be musicians, or you are, I'm trying to say, you're musicians, or your music might be your first love. You were planning on traveling, Taurus. It seems like there might be a bit of a delay, or something that kind of throws off your travels. There's for sure something that's going on with children, okay? Your kids might feel like you're lecturing them, or ordering them around. This is what I mean with this bully situation. I don't know. Maybe it's not what you say, Taurus or cross watcher. It's how you say it. There could be some misunderstandings when it comes to children. You could be shoe shopping, Taurus. Maybe it's time. But yeah, trust and believe. This whole thing about somebody being nosy, kind of invasive, watching you, especially from a distance and especially online, or if this is a neighbor of yours, definitely see that being an issue. Like I said, I'm not trying to be your mama. I'm not trying to tell you what to do. But in this particular situation, drinking and driving, especially, do not mix. You may want to find a designated driver, pass your keys over, Taurus, because it definitely feels like that could be something that could be catching up with someone, is that. There's definitely, for some of you, a move. Okay. And for sure, somebody this week that might be just kind of shouting or just kind of loud with you, sort of thing. Anyway, Holy Spirit, what else? What is the advice for the, or is there anything else that I'm missing for the Taurus nation? Taurus. You might be having a lot going on in your dreams, Taurus. You might be getting a lot of messages, a lot of signs, especially from this passed on loved one. There are certain things that you're going to be seeing. You might be getting a lot of insight from your guides, because it definitely feels like they're dropping in to give you some sort of understanding or awareness about something that maybe was hidden from you, because it definitely feels like that's what someone is trying to do. Hide something from you, conceal something from you, but you're going to be able to see the truth. You're going to be able to piece together the clues to be able to see the truth to something, especially Taurus or Crosswatcher, when it comes to your purpose. Because it definitely feels like you've been chosen to be a blessing for something, Taurus or Crosswatcher. And in the background of the situation, it seems like someone is trying to push you down or prevent something from happening for you. Talked about that. Someone's trying to block something from you. It may be hard for you to keep your emotions in check this week, Taurus or Crosswatcher. Not that you have to, because let me explain what I mean. No, I think the spirit is saying that it would be a good idea to keep that in balance. Your emotions might just kind of be everywhere. It might be an emotional week for you, especially when it comes to a home situation, a living situation. When it comes to your possessions, your belongings, it seems like maybe there's an issue with that. Maybe there's somebody that you feel does not respect your belongings. And this could be where you're putting up boundaries, or this is somebody, like I mentioned to you, they're moving and they're concerned about where they're going and where their belongings are going to go as a result of that. You know, that's what that looks like to me. There's also, you see this eye? I don't know. Somebody could, yes, somebody could be possessed. I don't know. Taurus. I mean, you saw the cards. There's something going. There's something really, you got some background situations, not for all of you Taurians, but you got some sort of like hex, voodoo sort of thing going on. Some of you could be very witchy, Taurus or Crosswatcher, or you got somebody that's in your situation, in your energy, that's directing a lot of this negativity towards you. Like I said, it does not feel that it has to affect you. It seems like you definitely have the ability to I'm trying to say, like, redirect this energy away from you. Especially, like I said, some of you were very into magic and that sort of thing. So it seems like you're able to put up some sort of spiritual defense, at least. If you're not doing something, like, it seems like you're returning this energy to somebody. You're directing it away from you so that it does not affect you. Yeah. Spirit guides, what is the advice for the Taurus nation? You got somebody coming in. This two-faced individual is definitely trying to serve their own personal agenda. Especially, like I said, whoever this is that's trying to sabotage, ruin someone, this sort of thing, put somebody through a whole lot of stuff. It seems like it's going right back to this individual. Like I said, there's some sort of counterattack. Somebody's sending this to you. Somebody's sending it right back. Dream talk. I mentioned to you that something is going on in your dream state, Taurus. Your subconscious constantly and subtly speaks through your dreams. It's just one of the many ways in which your soul and those here in the spirit world can reach out and communicate with you through signs, symbols, messages, and more. So this is where I feel that you're getting guidance through your dreams about some sort of dilemma that's popping up that you're trying to resolve, you or somebody around you, especially if this has something to do with repairing the damage, especially a financial issue. This seems like your financial situation may be on the increase. And whatever this is with a financial need, it seems like you're able to gather together the funds that you need, because it seems like you're receiving some sort of gift to be able to keep you afloat, or to get you at least from point A to point B, to give you some peace of mind so that you can feel like you're good again, that you're on track again. You are a kind and loving soul who constantly reaches out and gives to others. That sounds like Taurus. But now it's time for you to learn how to graciously receive. Just as with the ebb and flow of the tides, the art of giving and receiving is the natural flow and order of the universe. It seems like your spirit guides are giving back to you, Taurus. You've been giving a lot to others, and it seems like now it's time for you to receive. We mentioned you've got this negativity that's on you. Deliverance. This seems like your spirit guides are delivering you from this. They're calling you out of this negativity. Your body, mind, and soul are urging you to take time out for some much needed cleansing. Just as you wash your car, clean the house, or tidy your office, your body also needs care and attention. It's time for some spiritual, emotional, and physical cleansing. It's time to get this off of you. This negativity that somebody is trying to send. Okay, because it definitely feels like, Taurus, I mean, you got some things in the background. There's definitely some negativity for some of you Taurians. Fear of facing your own demons. Somebody has an issue with alcohol, but I'm gonna call, because I'm hearing the word spirits. You know how they call alcohol spirits? This feels like somebody becomes someone else after they've had too much to drink. But there's definitely somebody that has an issue with alcohol or some sort of substance abuse. And it seems like it might be bringing somebody down. One more, Holy Spirit, for the Taurus nation. Taurus and their cross watchers. It may have something to do with whomever this is that's in your energy, Taurus. Draining people. When people are depleting you, kindly set a limit, such as I only have 10 minutes to listen now. Such self-care is respectful and empowering. Lastly, the lesson this week is to trust your intuition, amongst the other lessons. But it seems like this is how you're able to weed certain people out and see certain people for who they are before they're really able to kind of step into your energy. I mean, I could just keep holding up the cards, constantly show you who this is. You know what I mean? But either way, it seems like you might be setting boundaries with certain people. That's also one of your biggest lessons this week, Taurus. But that, Taurus Nations, concludes your 7-day forecast with angelic ascensions. One more thing, I just noticed something. Innocence. Someone is being accused of something, Taurus or cross watcher, that they didn't do in court. I mentioned to you the truth is going to be seen about something, Taurus. With that, Taurus Nation, this concludes your 7-day forecast with angelic ascensions. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, the way to do so would be to head to my website, which happens to be angelicsascensionstarot.com. Thank you, Taurus Nation, for deciding to join me this week. Have a powerful, productive, peaceful week, Taurus Nation. Peace out, Taurus.